Hi everyone, it's Jamie here from FX Learning. I just had probably the most funniest trading session I've had in a long while, and you'll see this in a minute. But I managed 12 wins and 3 draws. Now, I never get any draws, and for some reason today I was just getting draws all the time. But I didn't get any losses, so that's good. So yeah, I asked my Facebook members. I've got 10,000 members in the Facebook group, and I asked them for my YouTube video today, what do you want me to trade, binary or forex? And the majority of them asked me to trade both of them, both at the same time. And I thought, how can I trade both forex and binary at the same time? It's going to get a little bit messy when I get a signal and I'm trying to take a binary trade and a forex trade at the same time. So this trading session today, I was trading binary, and tomorrow I'll be scalping with forex. Now, if you haven't seen last week's video and last week's training, we were talking about price action, and I managed to capture a massive, I actually managed to predict a massive swing in the market, which you'll see now. This was the setup I took using price action last week, and you can see my entry with this arrow here, and I caught a nice amount of pips all the way down to this level here. The reason I exited here was because we had a double bottom forming, okay, pull down, pull back up, and then a pull down here, signifying a double bottom, some kind of support line. But if I left the trade running, I could have caught all these pips down there. So yeah, that was the setup from last week. So yeah, that was the big swing that I caught using price action, and that was last week's training topic. And I want to follow that on with today's trading session. I want to show how we can use a bit of price action to get into trades. Now, I was doing 5-minute binary trades. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I don't even do 5-minute binary trades. I find them very emotional and very risky, but I was showing you the concept of waiting for a pullback with a trend. So the idea is we wait for the price to reverse, trend up, pull back, we get into a trade with the trend. That was the concept, and that's what I was trying to get across to you on, how we can use a bit of price action with getting into a pullback with the trend and using the BD 5.0 as a confirmation. So before I keep talking, let's go over to the charts. So I've currently got my BD 5.0 loaded up on my charts in front of me, and as you can see, I've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beautiful winners. Now, I actually just made a mistake on this trade here. I was meant to take a £100 trade, but in fact I took a £5 trade. So I asked my Facebook members, the free Facebook group which everyone can join. I think we've got about 10,000 members now, and I asked them what they wanted me to trade today. Was it forex or binary? And the majority of them said they wanted me to trade both. Now, as you can imagine, it can get a little bit complicated when you have a signal and you're trying to take a forex trade and take a binary trade at the same time. So my plan is to do some compounding binary today, and then tomorrow we can do some forex trading. So these are sitting, these might go out the money. I hope they don't though. So yeah, last week we were talking about price action trading and showing the members, well, showing my VIP members how we can use price action with the BD 5.0 to get in some trades. And the way I was doing it was getting in with pullbacks with the stochastics. So what I'll do is I will quickly wait for these trades to come in. They are just out, they're dropping now, so it's going to be a nice. So yeah, I want to go over quickly the kind of the method I was using with price action. So let me just cut this out. So that was 6-0, right? So
first of all, let's take it back to basics. We've got our two price lines here. We have a green one, we have a white one, right? And they're a good way to get a confirmation to which way the trend is going. For instance, when the white line is on top, what do you think that means? When the white line is on top, it means it's a downtrend. The price is below the white line, it's a downtrend. You got that? Pretty simple stuff. So what do you think it means when the white line is on bottom? What do you think that means? When the white line is on bottom, it means it's an uptrend. Simple stuff. So when the white line is on top, it's a downtrend. When the white line is on bottom, it means it's an uptrend. So what do you think this here means when the two price lines cross each other? What do you think that means? It means it's a reversal in the market. So we trended down, we had a reversal in the market, we're trending up. Pretty simple stuff. So for instance, let's look at a random pair like GPUSD. What do you think GPUSD is doing right now? Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? It's a downtrend. Look, the white line is on top, so it's a downtrend. We originally trended up, we crossed here, we're now trending down. So I want to be taking sell trades, correct? So the way I was showing to my members is we can use the stochastics to get confirmation into trades. And I'll quickly show you now on USD CAD, right? So USD CAD, price trended down. It crossed, symbolizing a reversal. We're now trending up. So what I'm looking to do is to get into trades. Now, can you see, okay, look, I've actually got a nice signal here with our, hold on, I'm back, right, so sorry about that. So get rid of that. This is USD CAD. USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. And I want to quickly show you, wait for this signal to close, in, right, so let's go for, so yeah, the pullback, yeah, this is still playing, so I'm moving now. Right, so the pullback strategy, what is it? Now, you got the normal binary destroy rules, okay? I'm pretty sure you've seen all my old videos when you had the charts looking like this, okay? Right, now, see this in the top left corner? It says pullback mode off. When I put both of them on, we have the pullback mode. Pretty simple stuff. So these arrows here are pullback arrows. Now, what kind of arrows do we want to be taking here? Do you want to be taking the red ones or the green ones? We want to be taking the green ones because it's an uptrend, correct? We take the green arrows with the trend, right? You know, if I draw some lines, you can see the price trended up, it pulled back, hold on, pulled back, trended up, pull back, trended up, pull back. Yep, trended up, pull back, trend up, pull back, trend up, pull back, trend up. Something like that, okay? Now, we can use the stochastics as confirmation to get into a trade. So something like here, right? This is actually a really good setup, and this is why I got into the trade. We can see the price had pulled back. Look at the stochastics, oversold, and now we're looking for the price to basically do this, cross over the 20, cross back up, same again, price to come down, price to head up, and we even had the the signal arrow just to give us that extra confirmation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's good to understand this, looking at the stochastics, looking at the RSIs and think, is this a trade? I mean, something like this, okay, I think this has just gone out the money. Yeah, it's rather annoying. So something like this would be a nice setup, okay? Price, this is a trend reversal. So we trended down, we reversed, we had a pullback just here. See that pullback here, and then we trended up, right? We can use this here. Look at it down here. Look at the stochastics down here. Just there. See, it crossed over. So the price came down. Oh, God, that's wrong. Let me get my arrow again. Price pulled down and trended up. So this here, we could use that as a confirmation to get into a trade. So at the minute, this trade is struggling. We are in the money. We've got 2 minutes to go, but it is struggling. I'm currently on 6-0. 6, 7, 8, 9. This will put me on 9-0 if these win. I actually haven't done 9-0 in a long while. I normally stop after 5 trades, but yeah. So I mean, look here. Here's an example, perfect example. Okay, look. White line on top. What does that mean? Downtrend. The price reversed just here. So if I get my marker, we had a pull down here, we had a pullback, and now we should see something like this. And if you look at the stochastics here, we overbought, so we could have got into a trade just here. Okay, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't teach you this. At the minute, oh, we've dropped out the money, so so we are, what's this? AUD, USD CAD. Okay, so 48 seconds to go. Now this is actually an interesting trade, okay, and I want to show you why. You see what's actually happened now, right? You see how the price, naturally, it hasn't actually crossed this 20 yet. Can you see that? It's still, the market's still oversold. So this might actually lose because we're still oversold. Can you see that? Hopefully this wins. Oh, 10 seconds to go. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, 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 nice. So we're now on 9. But can you see here? Look at this. Look, we've just crossed. Here we go. We've just crossed. Look, right. I would get into another trade now. In fact, let's just do it. I'll show you. Oh, I just caught that. Right. But can you see? Right. What's happening here? Look, we've crossed. We came down. We've done that. And we've now crossed up. So we're now going with the trend. Now, I would recommend everybody to go with a longer expiry when doing this. But I'm just showing you the principles of it, you know, how to read the markets. Now, you know, when you understand stuff like this, you know, you will start to read the charts like this. You would load up your binary destroyer and you'll go, let me find you something that you might find confusing. Here, Jamie, is this an uptrend or downtrend? Well, first of all, a lot of members are going to go, well, that's an uptrend, Jamie, because it's clearly, look, you clearly see the prices going up. It's an uptrend, but wrong, right? Because if you actually zoom in, look, yeah, the white line is now on top, which signifies what? A downtrend. We actually had just here that crossover there, so we can, if I come out again, we can see, using a bit of price action, price trends up, starting to go flat, trending down. Simple stuff. So now we understand which way the market's heading, we can now get into the trade. So ideally the market should do something like this: trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, right? In theory, that's what we would like to happen. It might not look like that, but you know, you get the idea of what's happening here. Okay, touch wood, this trade wins. I hope it does win because I want to get 10-0. Yes, we are 2 minutes ago. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to come back in I'll come back in 2 minutes, and hopefully this is a winner. So just under 60 seconds to go, and the price is exactly where I bought it. I think it's a 1 pip above where I bought it, and you can see the price lines are struggling to getting. Oh, it's gone out of the money. Is there any other setups that I like? Oh, it's gone back into the money, so we're good. Okay. Oh, come on. No, it's gone straight out of the money. Here's an interesting setup. That's annoying. So instead of doing 10-0, I've just done 9-1. But can you see a perfect example here? Okay, you would think that's a downtrend, but look at the. Oh, right, come on, come on, come on, come on. 7, 6, no, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw, draw. There we go. And I had a draw in a while. So 9-0, 1 draw. Here's a perfect example, okay, and we could actually get into another trade now. See the price lines have just, or yeah, let's call them price lines. Trending down, we just crossed over here, and now the white line is on bottom. Can you see that? So now let's wait for a pullback. If I draw this, you will see trend up, trend down, trend up, trend down, trend up. Right, you see that? So I'm looking for something like this to happen now. I'm looking for the stochastics to be oversold like this. Boom, boom. Perfect. That ideally, that's what I would like. So let's just sit here and we'll play the waiting game. In fact, new order, and we will get into some more trades. We are going for, okay, here we go, we're trending up. I'm going to go for £50 trades now. I'm going to lower it down because I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, is I'm not going to sit here for another 10 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video again. I'm going to wait for the price to come down here, okay, and then we can get into a trade. And I will start the trade. I'll start the video a few minutes just before we take the trade. So I will pause the video and come back. Right, watch this quickly. Euro USD. I'm going to quickly short this. I'm going to take one trade short in this. Again, this is using the same principles. Again, using the stochastics and looking at what's happening. Right, so you can see for starters, the white lines on top, downtrend. Yeah, we crossed here. Price pulled down, pull back. We've got a signal arrow here, and actually look at the stochastics. Right, we should see that pull down now. That is the plan. If it doesn't, well, you know, that's the plan. Okay, but this is, like I said to everyone, this is trading. You know, a lot of members will post a setup like this and go, Jamie, why didn't that win? And I would look at that and go, this is a good setup, you know, but you know, you might lose this. You know, it's trading for you. And so yeah, what were we looking at? I was eyeing up something, wasn't I? That was it. GPUSD price should pull back now. Okay. So I'm waiting for GPUSD. This is what I'm waiting for to happen on GPUSD. Trend down and then shoot up. Something like that would be nice. And then the stochastics will do exactly the same. But we'll see what happens. What I'll do is I will pause the video at EURUSD. EURUSD. Let me just see what EURUSD is doing, because So EURUSD, okay, we're starting to trend down. Okay, you know, there's no denying it. We've got our first lower low, and we've got lower highs. Okay, can you see that? Pretty much simple. You know, we're getting lower now. Originally we were going something like this, going up. Now we're going lower. So hopefully our analysis is correct. Well, GPUSD is dropping now, which is interesting. What I'll do is I'll pause the video and I'll come back. Okay, so EURUSD just spiked out of the money. Actually, no, we're sitting. If this drops just a little bit extra, this is going in the money. So look, GPUSD swapped. Can you see how they're reacting when GPUSD swaps? When GPUSD drops, EURUSD drops. So come on, 10 seconds to go. 6, here we go. Come on, 3, 2, 1. No. Yes. Draw. So we're on a draw again. Wow. Whew. This is close. So we're now on 10-0 and 2 draws. Whew. Whew, 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 whew. You know what? I haven't done 5-minute binary trades in a while. And I'm actually really happy I don't do 5-minute binary trades, because you sit here on your chair waiting and waiting and waiting, like nervous. But I'm gonna this is it. This is my last setup of my trading session. I'm not looking at any other charts. GPUSD. If this comes down here, markets something like that. Okay, the stochastics already dropping. Let's GPUSD. So let's play the waiting game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back again. I absolutely forgot to press play on this button, right? So we've just got a signal. Okay, I'll do that again because I just said the exact same thing and I wasn't playing the video. So we've got a trend up, which is good because we've had a trend up for quite a while. So to me, it signifies it's a strong uptrend. We've just pulled down here, okay, and now I'm looking for the stochastics. Let me just there we go. So I'm looking at the stochastics now to cross back over. So ideally something like this would be perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in, and we're pulling back now. Okay, this is the important bit. We're pulling back. This is not a trend down, it's a pullback. Again, trend up, pull back, trend up. Something like that would be nice. So I'm going to wait for this stochastics bit to cross over. In fact, I'm going to go for another trade. And I'm going to do another trade. See how we're crossing over now. I'll go for another trade. Here we go, we're crossing over again. Before I press play on this video, I took a 5-minute trade, which I think is going to lose. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it as 3 trades. So at the minute we've got 3 trades on. Now this is what I was saying to my members, is this is a perfect example of like getting into, you know, a trend. Look, you can see, look, if you zoom out, you know, we trended down, we've crossed over, we're now trending up, right? Simple stuff. And all we're doing is using a bit of price action to get into a trade. So yeah, I took a 5-minute trade. I got in a little bit early. I know I got in a little bit early, but I'm kind of hoping it shoots up in time, and we can call this a winner. My biggest weakness as a trader is I get into trades a little bit early because I'm a bit overconfident and I kind of understand how the markets work. What my flaw is in trading is I try and get in just a few candles early. Like here was a nice entry. These first two trades was a nice entry. This 5 minute was not. But you know, I know the market's going to reverse and head back up, but obviously, you know, I got in a little bit early. But you see, look, now we've crossed over on the stochastics. So there's our signal arrow. Oh look, we're going to have another winner. I hope this 5 minute trade wins. And no, it's 1 pip out. If I get another draw again, honestly, like nice 1 greens again, 1 greens. So this would be 10. We've got 10 wins, 2 draws. So there's our signal arrow. We'll get a notification in a minute telling us that we're getting a signal arrow. There we go, look, boom. And come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, that's annoying. Yes. No. You did not just give me another draw. Oh my god. Wow. How frustrating is that? Well, I didn't lose any money, but I didn't win any money. So 10 wins, 3 draws. Oh my god. That's probably this is probably the most funniest trading session I've ever had, because I don't trade 5 minute binary trades. I always trade 15 half an hour trades. When you trade in 5 minutes, it's very emotional. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'll come back in 5 minutes and hopefully these two are winners. So I'll pause the video and come back. So yeah, just under 30 seconds to go, and these are going to be a nice winner. So yeah, that concludes my trading session for today. That will give me a grand total of 12 wins, 3 draws. Okay, so I didn't actually lose any trades, but I've learned one thing, and that is I'm not doing any more 5 minute binary trades because they are very emotional. But yeah, as you can see, just used a bit of price action, okay, and then using the BD 5.0 as a confirmation, okay, understanding, you know. So yeah, we'll wait for this trade to come in. Yeah, that is my trading session done for today. I'll be doing another one tomorrow on Forex, and yeah, if you have any questions, just drop me an email, thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com. Thank you.